Hi everybody, this is Ellie. Thanks so much for joining me today for my January Stationery Stockpile Challenge dashboard. In case you haven't heard about it, the Stationery Stockpile Challenge is a collab with Daksina, and we've basically come up with a theme for every month, and we invite you guys to go through your stockpiles, whether it's stickers or washi tape or ephemera, and just feel free to use things up. It's a very free and open challenge. It's really just a way that we thought we could start using our own stickers. And we had fun coming up with themes for the year so that you guys could hopefully join us and do the same. I have a playlist which I will link, and I will also link Daksina's January challenge. Hers turned out beautiful. I'm just sneaking mine in under the wire here. It's January 28th as I'm filming this, but I did get it done. January's theme is scripts and or quotes, so basically anything that has writing on it, which for me was a really great theme because I have a ton of quotes that I have never found a place for. All of my dashboards so far have been in my pocket size setups, which I love, but when I was looking for quotes to use, they were all really, really big. So I decided that I would try and make a dashboard for my Hobonichi cousin for the first time. I don't have any clear vellum, and I really wanted something clear because I knew I wanted the words to pop. So I just took some old packaging that came in a sticker order and cut it to A5 size. It's a little bit thin and flimsy, but when it's all said and done, I think it'll work really well taped into my cousin. I'm pretty particular about quotes. I look for certain things that speak to me and don't feel very prescriptive. And when I thought about doing this challenge, I figured it could go one of two ways. I could either choose quotes that did speak to me, or I could go through and use up all the quotes that kind of just don't resonate with me. Flipping through my sticker books, I quickly realized that I need to use stickers that do speak to me, which, is really good too, because I've realized now that at some point in the future, I can go through and pass along the other stickers to someone that they hopefully do speak to. I've never done a dashboard with scripts or quotes, so I had no idea where to start. I basically just went about it like I have all my dashboards. I looked for a big piece for the middle, which is that clear gratitude sticker, and then just started filling in around it. I realized that I like the look of the transparent stickers and would probably mostly use those. But as you'll see, I do also use stickers that aren't transparent, and it all comes together pretty nicely, I think. I didn't plan for any sort of color scheme, but I did end up pulling similar colors or tones for the first few stickers, so it ended up being kind of a soft teals and purples kind of dashboard. I'm using 3 sticker books from Michaels, 2 Happy Planners, and 1 Craft Smart. These are all old, so I'm not going to try to link them, but I'm sure you can find something similar. You'll see that all these pages are ripped out and there's a lot of kind of missing pieces, which is good. This is what I want. I want to try and use the things that I have before I get new things. I'm going to go ahead and let the music play for a little bit, and then I'll pop back on and just give a little update maybe on how I'm doing, a little introduction for any new subscribers, and then I actually end up making a second pocket-sized dashboard at the end of the video as well. I know I have some new subscribers as well as those of you who have been watching for some time, and I just want to say thank you to everyone for spending some time with me. I love making these videos and I love interacting in the comments or on Instagram, and it's just a lovely community and space, especially during these pandemic times. I thought I'd give a little background for anyone who is new here. I'm realizing I saw that Daksina did a Q&A, and I feel like that might be more natural and organic than me just, giving a little bio. But I don't know, do you guys have questions for me? If that's something you'd like to see or hear, please feel free to let me know in the comments. But for now, hi, my name is Ellie or Alicia, and I've played with planners for as long as I can remember, starting from elementary school. I've been on YouTube since late 2019, and I enjoy it now just as much as when I started, thankfully. I live in Ontario, Canada, and I'm 34, nearly 35 years old. My boyfriend and I live in a multi-generational house with my family, which we're obviously super thankful for, and we're also very close to all of them, so it's been a real blessing, especially during the pandemic. I'm a supply or substitute teacher, and I really love that. I love working with children, obviously, and I also love the flexibility of being a substitute. This year, however, has been a different story. Because we live with my grandma, who is high risk, I haven't been in to teach. I've been lucky enough to have done some work with a friend and her small shop, but I am hoping to get back into the classroom once it's safe for me to do so. The other thing is that virtual learning is not really offering as many opportunities for supply teachers to supply, so it's, this is so unprecedented that I know, or I believe, that everyone is doing their best to get these systems up and running and as safe as possible for everyone. I totally recognize that I am in an extremely privileged position to be able to take some time off my regular job because I live at home, because I've had other opportunities with friends, so I don't take that for granted, and I am so thankful for everyone who does go in amidst any risks and, does their job and what needs to be done. Other than that, I'm not sure what else there is to say. Planning is obviously a big hobby of mine. I also love to read. Paul and I have just started watching his Dark Materials on HBO, I believe, and I know we're really late to it, but I am absolutely loving it so far. We're coming up on the end of season 1, and I'm super thankful that season 2 is already out. I've also been enjoying listening to podcasts these past couple of years. Lately, I am really loving the 10% Happier podcast, as well as both of Brene Brown's podcasts, Unlocking Us and Dare to Lead. I'm always looking for podcast recommendations, so if you do have any favorites, I would love to hear them in the comments. This dashboard is really starting to come together. I kind of based it around that big gratitude script in the middle, and the quotes are things that remind me to, practice gratitude, to be in the moment, to recognize beauty when I see it. I also snuck in a homebody sticker since we are currently still under lockdown, or I don't even remember. We go through so many different name changes. Here it's the gray zone, so things are still restricted. And even though I am naturally a homebody, right now we're all homebodies. So I like kind of having that memory included here on this dashboard. And this dashboard ended up being one of my favorites that I've made so far for any of these challenges. Now that I have mostly put in all of these script stickers, I'm just going through and getting some of these clear stars to fill in those empty spaces. So this is my A5 dashboard that I will tip into my Hobonichi cousin. I also wanted to do a dashboard for my pocket bullet journal because ever since we started the challenge, I have had one in there every month and I have loved doing my flip throughs and seeing them there. Because the pocket size is so small, I knew I wasn't going to use any of those big quotes. And I came across a whole bunch of weekend stickers in one single Happy Planner sticker book that I had. So I decided that I would just go ahead and use all of those. They're all rectangular, except for I think one, they're all the exact same size. So it happened to work perfectly for my pocket size dashboard. What's funny is even as I was pulling up these stickers and putting them down, I mean, there are however many weekend stickers that end up on this dashboard, I thought to myself, should I save these? What if I want to use these somewhere? I have a cousin now. And then I had to tell myself, no, you've had these for years. You have obviously not regularly used these weekend stickers. And that is literally the point of this challenge, is to use things that you have been saving or hoarding for one day and enjoy seeing them in your planner or bullet journal or whatever you're putting them in. So this was fun and satisfying to make. I didn't even end up using all of the weekend stickers that were in this book. So there are still a couple left, and I'm going to wait and tip this in to my weekend at the end of January. As always, I had a lot of fun making these dashboards. I find it really enjoyable, almost meditative, and I think it calls to my Tetris tendencies to make it all fit in a way that's pleasing to my eye. If you do participate, please use the hashtag #StationeryStockpileChallenge so we can find your creations. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.